Good day, yogis. My name is Brooke Blankenship, and today we are going to do some restorative poses using a wall. And all you really need for class today is a wall. If you're on a hard surface, you might want a mat because we are going to do a little bit of work on the floor as well. But if you're on a carpeted surface, you're good to go. So we're going to start today standing using the wall as a support. So I want you to bring your feet hip width distance about a foot away from the wall, and then just allow your back, maybe a little bit more than a foot, and just allow your back to feel supported by the wall like you're laying on the ground. Rest your head. You can bring your hands, maybe one to rest on your heart and one to rest on your belly, or even just allow them to dangle down at the sides. Closing the eyes, taking a few moments to come into our space, into our breath. Letting go of anything that came before our time together or will come after. And bringing the attention, the focus to the breath, the gentle inhale as it comes into the body, fills you up. And the exhale as it comes right back out again. Closing down the eyes if you haven't already. Few more breaths here, enjoying the stillness, enjoying the support of the wall. Maybe noticing different body parts that are talking to you, telling you stories right now. Just listen, just be. One more big breath in here. Wiggle the fingers and the toes and the legs. And then opening back up the eyes, pushing yourself off the wall. We're going to come to the side of the wall for a chest stretch, chest opener here. So I want you to bring your hands, spread your fingers out wide, place your fingers on the wall, step to the side, okay, of the mat, and then we're going to just step forward. Automatically, we're gonna feel that stretch right here through the front side of the shoulder, through the pecs, through the collarbones, okay? So feeling that stretch, you can even bring your hand to your hip and then open up a little bit more through that chest, bringing the elbow back. Breathing into the stretch. few more breaths on this side here, and then we're going to switch. Imagine all that breath is circulating around in the front of that shoulder, the chest, the collarbone. Giving you a little bit more room to flex and stretch, expand, heal, strengthen and grow. One more big breath in here. And release, step forward, shake out that arm. Couple rolls of the shoulder each way. Excellent job. And we're going to come into that chest opener on the opposite side. So same thing, we're going to set up our hand so that it is nice and wide and flat on the wall. Okay, I'm going to turn sideways, and then I'm going to step forward with that foot that's closest to the wall. Okay, from here I can already feel that stretch. I can bring my opposite hand down to my hip, and then open up through that shoulder, through the chest, through the collarbones. Sending that breath into the shoulder. One more big breath in here. Stepping forward, releasing that arm, and just taking a couple of shoulder rolls there. Excellent job. Reverse the direction. All right, we're coming to down dog on the wall. Okay, so I want you to bring your hands out in front of your shoulders so that your top of your shoulders align with the top of your fingers. Okay, so press your hands into the wall, and then I want you to take a step back with both feet. From here, you can adjust your feet to be hip width distance, maybe a little bit wider. You're gonna have to see what feels best in your body, so feel free to adjust the width of your feet. I want you to send your hips back and allow your chest and your head and your neck to come into alignment. Press your hands into the wall and feel your arms internally rotating. So the creases of those elbows should be coming towards one another, like they're saying hello to one another, okay? So feeling those shoulders engage and turn on, pressing into the wall and back through the hips. Maybe you have a little bit of bend in your knee here. Maybe you try to straighten one leg at a time. Maybe you find some stillness and just breathe into it. Slowly putting a bend in the knees and walking the feet towards the hands, towards the wall. Releasing, shaking that out, and we are coming down to our seats into a wide legs of the wall. All right, so options here. You're going to bring your bottom as close as you can to the wall, and then you're going to bring your feet up, okay? So now I'm gonna let my feet fall out wide. Now, I have my hands on my legs, so you can allow your legs to rest on your hands if you do not want the weight of gravity pulling down on your legs. So come to a comfortable stop for yourself and allow your legs to gently support you. Feel the lower back release. Feel that spine pressing into the mat. come out, we're gonna bring our hands to the outside of our legs, bring them back together. From here, we are going to come into a reclined pigeon using the wall. So I'm going to give you some options here depending on your hip flexibility. You can leave your legs straight up the wall and just bend one knee. We're going to flex that foot like it's on the floor and then set the foot, the heel of the foot, just above the knee, okay? So option one right here, you can bring your hand to the outside of the knee and gently press towards the wall. If this is too much for you, you can scoot yourself forward and bring your foot to rest on the wall so that you can adjust the amount of pressure that is coming here, okay? So I kind of like that pressure that's on the wall, but you do you. We're here for a few moments of breath, stretching through that hip. Remember to keep the foot flexed like it's on the floor to protect the knee. Wherever you are, breathing into that hip, imagining all that breath circulating around, giving you more room to stretch, strengthen, heal, flex, expand, all the things. Releasing that ankle back up, maybe wiggling out the knees a little bit. And then coming into the other side, so setting yourself up with that opposite foot crossed over. Finding your happy place here and breathing into that hip. Excellent job, yogis. Releasing, allowing those legs, those knees to wiggle out one more time. We're going to come back up to standing for my favorite pose that I almost forgot. So we're going to come to a forward fold. I want you to stand a little bit away from the wall, although we're going to be inching towards it. So you're going to get your legs a little bit wider than hip width distance, I like, but again, you can adjust once you get down there too. And then we're just going to let ourselves roll down to the feet. Walk your hands forward towards the wall, and then maybe walk your feet towards the wall until the back of your head hits the wall. Maybe you can get the back of your shoulders to hit the wall. Put a micro bend in your knees if you need to. And I want you to just allow your body to hang here and feel supported by the wall. So scoot yourself forward as much as you need to so that you can lean into the wall and feel the release through the back of the legs, those hamstrings, our calves, your ankles. You can even feel it in your heels. All right, yogis, to come out, we're going to inch our feet backwards. And then allow your hands to walk up your legs, allowing your head and your neck to be the very last things to surface. We're going to come back down to our mats now into reclined frog on the wall. So this one is a difficult one for me, as it is, I think, for most people. So I want you to give yourself some grace. If you need to scoot your bottom away from the wall, do it. Okay, so bottom starts out on the wall. We're going to bend our knees, okay? And we're going to just come into frog feet. So basically your toes are going to come out to the side. Heels are going to turn in. Knees are turned out. See how this feels. If this is too much, scoot your bum back, okay? You can rest your hands on your knees. You can bring your hands to the small of your belly. Wherever you are, breathing into this posture, sending that breath into the legs, feeding your legs with fresh, oxygenated blood. Maybe closing your eyes and just paying attention, bringing all of your focus to your breath. All right, yogis, to come out, bringing the hands to the outside of the knees and bringing those feet back together. Let's stretch the legs long for a moment. We're coming into Supta Baddha Konasana on the wall. So allowing your feet, the insides of your feet, the bottoms of your feet to come together. And option here to bring yourself right up onto the wall, okay? So that you are feeling your bottom supported there. You can bring your hands to the outside of your knees, just like we did before with the wide-legged fold, just to give yourself a little support. Wherever you are, breathing into those legs. come out. We're going to squeeze those legs back together, stretching them out long once more, coming into legs up the wall. So, excuse me, allowing those feet to come together, pretending like we have a block or something on top of the feet, so we're flexing those feet just a little. And then allowing your hands maybe to come to one to your chest and one to your belly. Feeling that lower back once again releasing into the mat. If you'd like to, you can stay resting here in legs up the wall pose if this is comfortable where you're at. Otherwise, we're going to come to seated. allowing our backs to feel support from the wall behind us. Resting the hands on the thighs or the knees. Taking a few moments here just to breathe supported. And allow your focus to go only on the inhale and the exhale as it comes into the body and back out. Slowly inviting movement back into your body. Maybe rubbing the palms on the legs. Rubbing the hands along the arms. Reaching the hands up above you, interlacing those hands, stretching the arms up long. And then releasing the hands to heart center. Go forward with light and love and peace in your heart and throughout your day. Namaste.